What do you think of my bedhead, everybody? Good morning, and welcome to the release of Mario 3D All-Stars. I am so excited for this game. I can't tell you why. It's a collection of games that are at least, when did this came out, 2007, at least 13 years old. I was just sitting there trying to fall asleep this morning, and I was like, I am excited for this game. As you can probably tell, I'm on very little sleep, which is why I have coffee to help. But I don't need to sleep no more, because I got this. I'm gonna go play some Mario 64. I mean Red Luigi 64, excuse me. I have to use the proper terms here. As we always do on Nock Vlog. I'm ready for some 35th anniversary. Let's do this. I don't know about you, but I think it's safe to say this game's fun.
Yeah.
We're like 10 stars in. It took me like forever to beat Bowser in Dark World, and I'm unfortunately not joking. I got like 2 game overs on it. But we're done now. I hate Dark World. I hate Dark World so much. Dark World for me is always the hardest Bowser, and I don't know why. We've been switching off every star. And as you probably heard, that's the sound of a star. So it's my turn. So happy early birthday.
Yeah.
What did you get for your birthday?
My lovely parents gave me an iPad and an Apple Pencil, like I asked for. I honestly wasn't expecting it this early, but like, it's amazing because it's very useful for my school this year because now I can draw everything on an iPad.
What do you think of it so far?
I love the Apple Pencil. I was just tooling, like messing around with it a little bit in the Notes app to like get a feel for it, and I like was drawing, and I'm like, it was just like little shitty sketches, but like, I feel like I'm in love with this pencil.
How do you feel as a first-time Apple user, really? Because I've always been the Apple user of the house.
It's gonna take some getting used to, because like, I'm like semi-familiar with Apple because I've used Apple from like other people's devices, but like I've never had my own. So like, I know some of the basic Apple things, and I'm obviously like some semi-tech savvy. It's just like Android stuff. So I'm just kind of taking that knowledge and applying it to Apple. So it's really just like I'm trying to get used to the gestures and the keyboard and because they're like slightly different.
But you're happy with it?
Yeah.
Anyway, I made it through like half of Mario 64, and Sarah was helping me for a little while when we were switching, and then she took off to go to a phone call, and I placed through like all of course 5 and a little bit and most of 7. So yeah, we're about halfway through the game now. It's like, I think we're at 57 stars. I just turned the game off for now. 57 stars, not too shabby for the first little bit. I also did boot up Galaxy and Mario Sunshine for a little while just to see how they worked, and they looked pretty good. Pretty satisfied with the way they worked. But time for a little bit of a break, and I'll come back to it a little bit later on tonight. I don't know why I always feel so bad updating the vlog in the morning, being like, oh, I stayed up so late. That's what I'm supposed to do. It's not even 8:30 yet. This is when I'm going to be getting home tomorrow, if we're lucky. You need to get used to staying up late. That's the point. That's why I've been staying up late. It's going to take a while for me to shake this whole I'm not a morning person thing anymore out of my head, because I've always been such a morning person, and it always just makes me feel like I'm wasting a day if I'm not up by, 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. But in reality, that's when I'm going to bed. So all of a sudden, my most productive hours have become my least productive hours during the day, which is quite a 180. But anyway, I think I should actually be getting to bed now. I'm feeling pretty tired, so it's probably a decent enough time to do it. Good lens is too good. That image was overexposed a tad. I did play some more Mario 64 this morning. One of the most surprising things about the game, by the way, just because I've played so much of it now, I was caught off guard by Rumble. And I looked it up, and this is like the first time North American audiences have experienced Rumble in those games before, because it was in a Japanese re-release, but it was never in Mario 64. And it was never in the DS release. And yes, I do own a DS Rumble pack, by the way. I brought it up for Sarah earlier because she was curious. Ironically, I don't own one for the N64 when this one is significantly more rare, less common. I don't know if I'd exactly say rare, but it is what it is. Yeah. I had a lot of fun with it. Like I was saying, I was really hyped for this. they didn't really make that many changes to it, and again, that's not a bad thing. Really, what they updated is they updated the textures and the rumble, like I was saying. That's the most notable thing. Other than that, it's pretty much the same old game, just plays a little bit better. It still definitely feels like it's notched for the older controllers that had the the control notches. So for like the Switch Pro controller, which is what we've been playing on, for it to not have those notches, it feels a little bit weird, but get used to it. And I did get used to it. I actually played some more difficult parts of the game. I've already actually done Rainbow Ride. I've gotten I think it's either 74 or 75 stars. I already did all of Rainbow Ride, and I did TikTok Clock most of the way. I did the 100 coins there as well. And those are some of the harder stars in the game. I've done all the secret stars except for Bowser's Sky, because why would I do that early? And honestly, now that I'm so far, I'm just going to start working my way backwards and see how we get. But, yeah. I've had a lot of fun with it. Probably way too much fun with it. But anyway, the unfortunate matter. My staycation is over. Like I was saying, it's this time tomorrow I'm going to be coming back from work. Which means I need to go up and get some rest. Because later this evening I have to be getting ready for work. Yay. Thrilled. I actually don't mind going back to work. But it's a shame it's coming to an end. Oh well. I'm gonna go to bed. Get up a little bit later. And get ready for work.